Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the left side as the US player, which there's no music playing for it. We have IntegralSweed. Spawn as teammate as the Brit, we have Spears. Spawn on the right side as the Panzer Elite player, we have ZSU. And spawn as teammate as the Panzer Elite player, we have AlfredJodocusKwak. Nope, now I hit the music.
Barracks complete, as ordered.
We have the good luck have funds being thrown on out. We got a barracks into engineers. We see entry section pawn to officer into pack up. Most people go for officer than pack up. Looks like a team left side is heading towards the south. The Allies are heading down south, while the Panzer Elite players are just heading both directions.
Point is ours. What say we lock it down? Jeep up.
Let's hit the right chops. Let's not cock this one up, lads. Stay calm and do your job. Looks like that piece of four-wheeled shite I had back home.
We do got the scope rifles pushing their way forward, forcing back the Grad. We do have these engineers going to be supporting the
Gas
Jeep.
up and good to go.
Bren carrier has been deployed on out. Now it's back at the HQ. So likely there is a lieutenant somewhere. You need to deploy a lieutenant to deploy out a Bren, correct? Unless I'm mistaken, I could have sworn you need a lieutenant to deploy out Bren, but I don't see a Bren lieutenant out in the field. Because these two yellow dots are definitely intersections. Huh, I must be going crazy. Grad being pursued by the Jeep.
Recon ready.
And does get some nice engine damage there.
fire!
We'll run to the flak
Jeep is ready.
flak gun, and the Grad does go down.
Enemy
We
unit
got 'em, we
down.
got 'em. Munitions point is ours.
I do have the Bren capturing up this point with the intersection in the back. And we got the Jeep now getting hit by these Panzer Grenadiers. Knocking down this Panzer Grenadiers, he has the point captured, so he's just trying to avoid damage. Riflemen and engineers making their advance.
Taking full on fire here.
All these Panzer Grenadiers do have their models, need to reposition around this truck. Let's get a nice knock around there, forcing this guy to stay out of cover there. Now Panzer Grenadiers coming to stream on in. These two are from one player, and these three are from the other. Bren's pushing his way forward. Looks like there's a nope. That's just the Pinto Bren, not the intersection armed of a Bren. Grad to capture up this point up north. Let's see now. I have a feeling that one person's going to go for Luftwaffe ground forces. One person's going to go for Scorched Earth. But we could see some tank busters. One person's going to go for Scorched Earth at least. And I have a feeling that we're probably going to see armor and Royal Artillery. That's my guess. Pushes his way forward. He's saying to him to go as his Jeep starts charging in, knocking around these units. Very good engagement there. Forcing all those Panzer Grenadiers to fall back. Very nice play. You got an infantry half track right here, which he can load up with, say, a G43 squad to be put in the back of it. He could actually hop in. No, that's two different players actually. Intersections pushing the wave aggressively forward. If he can somehow get some slit trenches right here, that'd be a great hard point. Panzer Grenadiers pushing the way forward. Do got a Panzerjäger command, likely a 222.
Someone at battalion has it in for us. And ready for another beating.
Panzer Grenadiers pushing their way forward from multiple angles, from multiple players. I wonder... Was asking his teammate to fall back.
Supply yard is ready to go.
And we do have this HQ been deployed right here, securing this munitions point. And maybe a good idea to get an early fuel point for both these players, because you probably want to get out a fast Greyhound or a fast Sherman. And there's actually a observation post here, denying the use. Speaking about more fuel, there's the more fuel. No observation post here. I don't know why. It seems like the preview may be a little bit laggy. Hopefully it's just the preview on my OBS. And we got now the armor car charging in, trying to wipe out this rifleman. He's also got the far spawn, so he's always going to run pretty far.
Infantry squad lost.
The target there, annihilates that
Headquarters is reporting
engineer.
enemy fire.
Needs to hop on the far side, but nope, doesn't get to the far side.
Hey, people!
He does get the second model now. Here comes the Bren. No Bren gun to... Actually, no, the Universal Carrier itself
Going after one of our
has a Bren
munitions
to
points.
snare. The Flame is going to charge on in, try to get some damage in as well. Lieutenant and Scoop Rifles charging on in. Over here, Riflemen engaging these units. And you got the infantry half-track armed, loaded with a Pantrack squad.
Losing a victory point. We are losing a victory point.
Engine damage on this 2-2, and the Flamer will be forced to fall back. And
Enemy
there goes
unit
2-2.
down.
Point is ours. We're saving
Ooh,
our
that
ground.
is way too far forward. I believe that's way too far
Begin
forward.
armored operations.
Okay, the US player has gone for armored operations. Let's take a look at the Brit. But that's far too much forward. It's exposed, it's open ground.
The German forces are trying to overrun one of our
Does
sectors.
he got the Jeep there? Pantrack switching way forward. And now they're going, the 2-2 is going to be behind the body block this headquarters truck. This is a horrible spot. It looks like he is telling his teammate it's okay.
Waiting on you, son.
It's frustrating to lose this, but they still have plenty of time to get back in this game. It is a 400 manpower setback, and that's the cost of one intersection.
What do you want me to do with it?
Looks like he's pulling out a casualty clearing station right here.
Orders coming in.
Yeah, this is way too far forward. Like, there's no cover. This point, while being a regular point, no resource income would be safer because it's a hedge line, but that, which is far too forward. Sorry if I'm hyping that up or emphasizing that a little bit too much, but that's just my opinion where it's just like way too far forward. Over here would be better, not right there.
Taking effective fire.
Scope rifles starting to get ripped apart. You can get a free replacement command HQ now, and he has income. And he has income from his teammate. So as long as he's losing these guys, and these guys will retreat back to here, right? Even without the command HQ.
Good to go, sir.
No, they won't retreat back there. Oh,
Captain,
but Captain
ready for your
Retreat.
message?
Nope. Doesn't have Captain Retreat either. He didn't hit Captain Retreat. Stewart will come in handy. He's holding off. He can deploy out the forward HQ now. And deploying out an M3 half track.
Germans are trying to secure our patrol
Good hit
gun.
there.
Ready for action. Bloody hell, taking
Jerry's
effective
hitting one of our
fire.
forward sectors.
Getting a damaged engine there. Very nice. Pantrack does connect. There are two Pantrack squads here.
NCOs
Next volley
reporting
Pantracks
they've
could
destroyed a
take out the
German target.
half track. Stewart's charging on in. Stewart may receive a barrage. Does use a... Ooh. No, he still has that other guy there. Does receive two Pantrack hits. He needs to retarget that one. Gets a rear over hit there. He needs to run away because even the autocannon now poses a threat to him. And he does force back that guy there. Autocannon in pursuit, but face hitting the wrong guy. Damaged engine thanks to the Stewart, and does get behind the line side blocker. He's not force fire on the ground either, and the
NCOs reporting
M3 half
there's
track
German
barely
forwarded
survives
target.
and gets the kill there. Oh, but a Martyr got deployed on out, getting direct kill there. Great Martyr usage. At first I thought it was a Pack 38, but then I was like, wait a second, there's no Pack 38. But that's a full-on martyr. I do like seeing the martyrs since they're not... They also could use a bit of a damage. They just feel like they don't do enough damage for how vulnerable they are, but they are pretty cheap.
Troops are now able to fortify defensive positions.
Troops now able to fire Royal Engineer? I don't see any emplacements. Can now fortify positions. That's Royal Engineer. Huh. Hope he goes straight for an AVRE and then goes down the other line. That's why I think the best way to deploy that out, though I suppose the fortified HQs could be quite nice as well. But AVREs, I believe, are really underutilized in my opinion. Oh, we now know what doctrine he's gone for. Let's switch over to the Panzer League players. No doctrine selected for this one. There's one command point missing. I think he's selected a doctrine. Probably booby traps. I'm guessing this is the Scorched Earth player. Let's see if I'm correct. Oh, they do have one ammo. But Captain Sprint is bad, dude. Screw that. Armor car is bad. Maybe stuck him with a stack count. I'm wondering if it means the 2-2. Ooh, that's canister round. And great button for good PH follow up, and that Brent's almost down. Spears is the... It's the Brit. Nope, he does find this Kettengrad, and it goes down. We do got the SDG squads falling on back. We do got these mortar half-track. There's two mortar half-tracks, one infantry half-track, and a martyr all here. AT gun is set up in a good position to dissuade these light vehicles. Down south we do have a 17 pounder, very nice. And he has gone for Royal Engineers, so we will definitely get confirmed once this gets complete. If there's boards on the sides of the sandbags, that is Royal or Engineers. Good hit there. And ooh, infantry half track almost goes down.
Kampfgruppe is now able to employ scorched
You see those
earth
boards?
to eradicate
Or
the
artillery.
disease that is our enemy.
What? No ammo? Okay, let's just switch over. What is it? What's going on?
Crew stand by for orders.
I'm not so sure what they're saying at the moment. He has a bit of ammo, unless... I just must be mistaken. I'm maybe not really understanding. I've seen there's no pings. Ooh. I just spent his command points and I wasn't paying attention of what the audio line said. He's also spent his command points, and I think it was the other one who's gone for Scorched Earth. Guess we'll find out soon enough. 222, mortar half-track all engaging. A lot of these units are a bit wounded. PS raining on in,
Our
takes out the
support
mortar
command
half-track.
abilities have been upgraded.
There's some down vehicles here, so maybe a Bergantiga. A bit expensive at this point. I know I always make jokes about that, but could cover a mortar half-track. There goes the 222 carcass. 2 M1 AT guns and 1 70-pounder here, so a lot of anti-tank. And I have the thing selected, so now there's going to be a permanent crosshair.
Reinforcement completed. Form up.
Mortar half-track has rated an incendiary mortar, and another pan-track shot there. Is there something about the captain?
Kampfgruppe Company is available to take the field.
Oh, I think he's using sort of the captain bug because you can see his guys sprinting around like that. Now I think I'm understanding.
Ahead, sir. Why do we run that infantry? Watch your side.
Multiple STG squads, 3 STG squads, 1 martyr, 1
Kampfgruppe Leer can now use
repairs are
armor-piercing
finished.
rounds.
armor-piercing rounds. So this guy has gone for tank hunter, and now has 2 panthers. Now it's all a matter with this guy, which I believe is Scorched Earth. That's my guess. Do we see any booby traps up north? No, we do not. So I could be mistaken. Likely, it's definitely not Fallschirmjägers because both the first asset on both lines calls in a unit, and he spent all his command points, so. And we don't see any units to call in, so it's either Scorched Earth or Tank Hunter. I highly doubt it's going to be 2 Tank Hunter.
Reinforcement completed. Form up.
Another 17-pounder. Yep, they spot the Panthers.
Orders complete. Squad ready to deploy.
Looks like the rifleman doing some good pens there on that 2-2. Haven't thrown a sticky bomb just yet. He may not have it researched just yet. Good hit there. This one is in range, and the mortar's just out of range. Ooh, good hits there. AT gun also in the mix.
Contact! Numbers unknown! Engaging! Sharpshooter, fight cover! We are under fire!
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Where is he? Under fire!
Riflemen are getting suppressed right there, and we do got a sticky bomb onto that half-track. Does get a damaged engine there, but can be repaired. Carcass getting hit, so it's less likely to be recovered. At this point, they need a Hummel, if not Hotchkisses. Panthers are severely wounded.
Our comrades have given their lives for the homeland.
Canister rounds. They're deadly.
Enemy found! Watch for enemy fire! Check the mid!
Does get a good shot there.
Take it! Gauges are being over!
Now AT track did go down. Oh, was that? I guess it was mortars. It almost looked like artillery.
Woman,
Light infantry,
self-propelled artillery pieces can now be commissioned for our troops.
light infantry half track does go down. Fresh Hummel. They need the artillery. That's for sure. With 2 17-pounders there, they do have the Royal Engineers, so they can withstand more of a beating. He has 2 Stuarts. Maybe going down for Hall. They shoot more accurate without sprint, by the way. They're making it easy.
Achtung, Hummelhowitzers have arrived and are ready to roll out.
Looks like the two allied players are not exactly happy with each other in general. We do have a medic station here. The Stuarts could potentially get the hull down up conductional ability to help hull down and stay alive. They have plenty of anti-tank support as well. It looks like a second Hummel just got deployed on out. The Panzer players are just trying to reorganize. Martyr's on the high ground. They can't really push forward. It's a good spot, just remain defensive, lock down, and help support the Panthers from the high ground and start just pitching away. Here comes the Hummels. There goes the triage or the casualty clearing station. We do got a Kangaroo deployed on the field. Very nice. I like seeing these unusual units. There's 2 units loaded in the back. Looks like it's 2 Piets. And immediately gets annihilated because there's 3 cannons shooting at it.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Just wait for M10s. I'll get 5 M10s. Another one of these, no, he's still alive. Severely wounded though. Packing up the HQ, deciding to abandon the region is probably a good idea. Move back to, say, right around here. He has this point also locked down for increased income. Unless he's going to this point here to get even more munitions income. The a bit crazy positioning, but could be effective.
We can now booby-trap buildings to confound the enemy.
Booby trap buildings to see some teller mines deployed as well. Kangaroo. Dead Kangaroo? Yep. Bunch of M10s deployed on out. They're not really happy with each other. The Panzerleits, they're stressed. They're reorganizing, which is good. The Hummels are exactly what they need to get back into the game, that's for sure.
We're ready for orders.
Looks like the US players are covering the casualty there. It says a +1 there. I don't think that was a model that went down. That could have been a landmine. That crater seems a little bit large. It could have been a landmine right there because I see multiple landmines deployed. US sniper, 6 kills, so they know about it. And SCG squads now making the advance. We'll decrew that AT gun, no problem.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Panthers are advancing. Mortar half-track engaging as well. Another casualty is being recovered. Very nice. M5 or M3 half-track in getting hit. Those actually M16. 2 more casualties starting to be recovered. Nope, that one does not get recovered. Pounders are both wounded. This one's severely wounded. These two are definitely have a different idea and play style.
Hummel, self-propelled howitzers are available to take the field.
A third Hummel has been deployed on out. They pushed too far forward, and now they're just getting artilleried. I thought one of them had extra veterancy. Five M10s has been deployed. He actually has a handful of telemines deployed on out. They may not have noticed that just yet because they need to manually trip them. And you don't really get minesweepers facing against Panzer Elite because you need well, they don't have mines other than telemines and butterfly bombs. Patrick does get the kill there, very nice. Deployed marksmen have been utilized
Panzer,
right there.
we can now booby trap strategic points.
Under fire! Request support!
The M3 actually did manage to stay alive. But if those M10s push, he will be fighting against two Panthers, a Martyr on the high ground, and landmines everywhere, so it's very iffy whether or not that push will be successful. There's actually telemines even right there. There's a lot, that's US landmines, but there's a lot of telemines. STGs are just advancing on forward. Road decrew that AT gun once again, casualties being recovered again. If he gets both those casualties recovered, he gets a free rifleman. Panthers starting to push their way forward, hit these infantry sections. He has his 5 M10s.
We are now capable of larger squads.
Larger squad size will come in handy, though they do come more handy for the STGs, which he does have them. More Hummels are getting deployed. We do got 2 Fireflies, a command tank to support the M10 advance, and we do still have the universal carrier, the Bren carrier. There are 6 M10s now deployed.
Taking fire from enemy infantry!
Number of Brit landmines have been deployed. A lot of Brit landmines. Holy crap. Then again, he's as Royal Engineers, and he has not deployed out an AVR ready to spend his munitions. So he's going to be deploying a whole mess of landmines, which can help cover the flanks. This is actually an incomplete landmine, I believe. Maybe
You feel it, Kampfgruppe.
Maybe it isn't.
We have the
Maybe it
zeal.
isn't. Zeal's been utilized. He still has the 2 Stuarts alive as well. Here comes N10s, finds a landmine. Global repairs have been activated. It's slowing down the advance, which is very good. Martyr is rotated on over.
Our fearless
Does take out one of the
troops have yet again
M10s.
destroyed
Finds a
the enemy's
landmine,
armor.
just getting multiple engine crits there. Does have the Allied War Machine activated. He will lose his M10.
The enemy is attacking a petrol depot.
Hummels may go down. There's a Paris Panzertrucks here as well. Yellow is the tank hunter, so that he does not have access. So blue does not have access to double Panzertruck upgrade. Takes out the M10 before the massive crushes.
That unit is kaput.
Fireflies and Stuarts are making their advance. There are a handful of landmines still around.
Enemy
Let's take out
tanks do not
Stuarts right
stand a
there.
chance against our superior fighting capabilities.
Now is the time for a Bergentiga. As much to joke around about that, there's a lot of carcasses. He's starting to destroy these carcasses now. Got a Panzertruck shit there. And the Hummel does go down.
Count
Doesn't
Popelea
make-
can now deploy
it
sector
destroyed.
artillery to strike fear to the hearts of the enemy.
Sector artillery being called on him here. More and more armor pushes
Even
way
the
forward.
enemy's Shermans
using
will be
the
no match for our
M3
new
for capturing.
anti-tank grenades. We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Ready to kick a little more ass!
M10's pushing their way forward. One's wounded. More Panthers are being deployed. Hummel's trying to escape out the corners. There's 2 Hummels still alive. SCGs will escape out inside
a
the building
unit.
so they don't get gunned down. Once this fight's done, we need to double check the carcasses.
We have
This
destroyed
carcass
an enemy
was
unit.
ran over, so it did get fully destroyed. No Burgundy on the build queue. He's now focused on the carcass. And there goes that M10 as well. They've lost most of their armor. The Fireflies did escape out there, deploying out something else
An
there.
enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Okay, let's take a quick look at carcasses. That is an M10. That is a Panther carcass. So there's one Panther carcass, one Panther carcass, some half-track carcasses, M10, and yeah, they kept on running over. They kept on running over the wrecks, so no Burgundigas. Well, the Burgundigas still can claim some stuff, but they crushed too many of the wrecks. They have to be very careful about the wrecks, I'd say. This carcass was cleaned up. Oh no, this is the Panther carcass here. And we do got Burgundiga being deployed out by Blue, but he crushed his teammate crushed so many of the carcasses. It's not going to be huge value. But there is a number of half tracks here in this and nope, they destroyed those carcasses. Pershing is now deployed on out. Firefly is alive. All the M10s got destroyed because the ones that got replaced were brought in as reinforcements. Still a handful of landmines deployed out as well.
Welcome to our Schützentrupp.
What was that audio?
Munitions captured. Fuel depot secured. No contact.
Those are Brit landmines. One of these,
Enemy fire.
I don't know why, this health bar looks unusually large.
Ready for combat.
Caster rounds was utilized. G43 squad will escape on out of there. Blue has not gotten the Panther research either.
Men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
He lost all of his Hummels, so he's probably going to be sneaking up for a Hummel or two. Though at this point, the Hummels won't. One Hummel is all he needs. Doesn't need anything more than that. He may want to go for some Panthers or some Martyrs.
Map completed. Find a good place to watch.
Kangaroo carrier has been deployed on out. Let's just load up with 2 sappers with Piets.
Return fire.
Fireflies pushing their way forward with the command tank support. And we got these stewards. Caster rounds will utilize on this squad here.
The enemy's tanks do not stand a chance against our superior fighting capabilities.
One steward does go down. Sector artillery has been utilized right here. These mines are still alive. Fresh Hummel. He may have canceled the Burgundiga. Yeah, it looks like he canceled the Burgundiga, taking reference to all the corpses and what actually was not remaining. His teammate crushed too many of the corpses.
Achtung, Hummel howitzers have arrived and are ready to roll out.
Grenadiers reinforced. Our rifles are cold. Let's go.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Boom trap has been triggered. He does dodge it. Engineers going in deep with a minesweeper. Very nice. He knows that he ran into a bunch of teller mines up here, so sweeping out the area would be a good idea. But looks like he has not rebuilt any teller mines. Down south, this looks like got a fresh Stewart to support the very battered and bruised Stewart, because this one's just darkened because of all the damage. I keep on seeing those line mines, things that are teller mines. But there's just a lot of Brit mines. Oh, look at all those mine detonations. At least these two are mine detonations. And this is a dead cow.
Enemy unit eradicated.
Don't worry, he's still alive. Right? He's just sleeping. Oh, there's a teller mine right there as well. Good hit there. Incendiary grenades were thrown. Two good hits there on the Pershing. Was that a squad wipe? That may have been a squad wipe right there. Does utilize the sprint ability on the Panzer Grenadiers. US medics charging forward, make it crushed. And I think the casualties got crushed. Oh, there's a bunch of medics coming on now. I think there's 2 casualty recovery stations. Mine was detonated there. SCGs are making advance.
Munitions from enemy advances.
And Stewards, ooh, wipes out that Panzerstrike squad. Good hit squad with those Stewards.
We have 200 points.
And you got those forces now falling on back.
Taking smoke fire.
Looks like we got another Hummel. He doesn't need... one Hummel's probably fine enough right now. They're fighting against a lot of armor. They need more anti-tank assets. We got 2 M10s, 2 Fireflies, a Pershing. Command tank's not really much. 3 support Stewarts. Main gun destroyed. It's also M1 AT gun in the group.
Howitzers have arrived and are ready to roll out.
Ooh, now we've got some Sherman tanks. Hopefully, honestly, unupgraded Sherman's probably good. They're fighting against a lot of Panthers, so unupgraded Shermans would be better versus
The
infantry.
enemy is attempting to seize a fuel point from us.
Ooh, that was a good hit.
Moving time is set and wired. Contact! Numbers unknown! Engaging!
Ooh, and there's an out of control Sherman tank. Does utilize the Allied war machine. Doesn't want wants to get
Our brave
3
Panzer have
Sherman.
destroyed an enemy tank.
Intends making an advance, but there's a lot of Panzerstrikes. 3 double Panzerstrike squads can rip apart these units. This M10 can't be replaced. And it's dead. It's also 2 kills. This had the same mortar? No, that mortar had to have been a new one. Down south, we have a massive assault. We got the Kangaroos supporting the 2 Fireflies. One of them is actually not fully repaired. Sherman tank pushing his way forward. Needs some good hits there, forcing back the STG squads. These Panthers need to fall back while these Panzer
Brave
Grenadiers,
Panzer have destroyed an enemy tank.
who need to be attacked, move forward. Looks like one of that wounded Firefly went down. M10 does go down as well. We got multiple canister rounds ripping apart these infantry. Hummels are trying to engage, but no, that's actually sector artillery. Panthers very far forward, very wounded. Now we got 76mm Shermans.
The enemy's tanks do not stand a chance against our superior fighting capabilities.
Looks like there's 2 sappers. Well, 2 Piet sappers, 1 repair sapper.
Section ready!
And getting some good artillery. Another canister round. And he will retreat back with both those squads. And the sappers are now falling on back. Pantric squad needs to stop decapturing.
Our brave
Gets a kill
Panther
there.
destroyed an enemy tank.
Pershing, or no,
They are in
Panther's
our
still
base.
alive. I
Yeah,
would assume
the
he would
enemy
have gone
has
down.
struck.
Charging forward, the Hummels are being chased. He needs to deploy more anti-vehicle assets, seeing how his opponent keeps on deploying out. Both their opponents keep on deploying out a lot of
Our allies
vehicles.
are under attack at their base.
Hummels do go down, or one Hummel does go down, and decides to haul down these turrets since he won't be able to escape on out of there with him. Could take time to repair that Hummel. Could pull out Bergantiga, and that may have been a mistake with the accuracy bonus. Most people go for just
Our
straight
base is under
defense.
attack.
Out of control, that Hummel carcass can be
Our
reclaimed.
fearless troops
These are
have yet
allied
again destroyed
carcasses.
the enemy's armor.
And get some good rear armor hits there. Finds a landmine there.
Enemy found! Panzer Grenadiers ready to move out.
Pershing's getting healed on up. And this point was sabotage, and so was this point here. So the Axis players did buy some time.
The enemy is attacking a petrol depot.
Stuart are getting repaired on up. That carcass still alive. Did he just now get the Pantric research? No. He had Pantric squads out before.
They're firing at us!
Good hits there. He may take out that one Stuart, but there's some landmines he has to be very careful with, which he does not know about. And he got for another accuracy. Okay, that had to be on purpose. Good hits. Stuart's getting some good body blocking.
The enemy's armor
One
is
goes
proving
down.
to be even weaker than we
Good damage
thought.
on those Panzer Grenadiers. That other one does go down. Panther severely wounded, hitting some rounds on the command tank, which is not exactly ideal. And there goes the Panther to the Pershing as a Vet 2 Pershing, Vet 3 Pershing.
We are taking fire! Panzer Grenadiers have taken the field. Target secure, no contact, ready for orders.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Panzer Grenadiers are getting hit by that Pershing. That Pershing's going to be a monster to deal with now. Still that carcass there. Knowing that carcass still there can make the difference. If they lose more assets, they can deploy out a, like I mentioned before, the Bergantiga to recover some assets. But right now I can see one half track. This looks like the light AT half track, and of course we got the Hummel, the Panther carcass here, got cleaned up.
Extended line, return fire!
Pershing does roll a miss there. STG squad needs to support these Panzer Grenadiers of Panzerschrecks. They also have a grenade right there, but missed. And that grenade was successful. G43 squads are now advancing. Ooh, good hits there with those Panzerschrecks. Ooh, and that Panzer Grenadier does fall back, severely wounded. Here comes a Calliope. And that's doing some great damage against those Panzer Grenadiers. I think we got a solid squad wipe there from yellow. Scope rifles making their advance, getting some good hits there. Could see designated marksman. No, we do not.
Kampfgruppe, Hummels are now available for deployment.
The VP has been repaired and starting to be recaptured. We do got more casualties being recovered. There's the other one. No, that's the Brit. Wait, can Brit medics? Oh, Brit medics can use his teammates' one for drop-off point.
You men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
He's doing a good job of dodging, but the Hummels were effective earlier on.
Minefield, retrace your steps.
Oh. Stuarts are making their advance. They are inside this garrison here, but they're not firing. Oh, that cancer round does connect there. Damage engine, both those. I think that was his own landmine being blown up. Calliope Barrage raining on in. Throws out anti-tank grenade, getting a kill on one of the Stuarts. And to foul stack up these guys, he needs to make sure we target the low health one, and takes out another Stuart there. Another good hit there.
We are down to 100 points.
Those are casually clearing. Oh, yeah, that's where he's setting up his retreat point. The medics do go down. Up north, we do got advance here. The Pershing is almost down. We may see anti-tank rifle grenade. Or anti-tank grenade. What's called the Panzer Lang. Ooh. Main gun destroyed.
We have lost a unit to the enemy's advances.
Ooh, and there is a wipe. Does take out the casualty clearing station there. Very nice. Gets some relatively good targeting there. Doesn't get any damage though.
We are taking casualties.
Ready, sir.
We are coming under fire.
Pershing's still alive. I think he used global repairs.
Panzer Grenadiers, ready for action.
29 kills. Pretty good. Oh, found a landmine. Anti-tank rifle grenade.
Our Panzer
Nice.
have eliminated an M3 Stuart light tank.
Panzer Grenadiers, form up.
He's surprised Zach actually got a kill. Or maybe surprised what his teammates said.
Form up.
Fight, fight, fight. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
We need support. Grenadiers ready.
So we got a large wave of riflemen pushing their way forward. Looks like 4 squads are going to be eyeing to capture up multiple points up north. Very nice.
43 singing.
Though we do have some Vet 3 Panzer Grenadiers here with STGs. 2 grenades thrown, and we got a nice Cali barrage wiping out one of those squads entirely. And does get both of those squads entirely. Very, very nice. Sector artillery being utilized in this sector.
Short control path. Let's make every shot count.
Unit report sniper sighted.
The enemy is weakening even now.
Allied sniper! Watch out!
Scope rifles charging forward does get the wipe on that
Lost a unit.
squad. The Axis players are bleeding off a lot of squads right now. Engineers won't do much versus those Panzer Grenadiers, and you've got the 76mm engaging.
We've disabled it!
Disable that munitions point, very nice, and disable the central VP as well, so the game will continue for a long time.
Ice rods cover that point. Using a lot of them lately.
Good hit there, taking him out.
The enemy is weakening even now.
One of them does miss there, and it does drop the Panzer and picks it up immediately. You could use Designated Marksman, does take out that squad with Designated Marksman.
Achtung, Panzer Grenadier squad ready.
They keep on bickering. Okay, now what they're doing. Almost trying to engage the last known location of the Calliope, but looks like he went ahead and missed.
Upgraded unit ready.
Honestly, as long as it stays alive, it doesn't really matter if it gets hit. Pantrax do split the shots and you hit more on the Sherman tank. And lots of misses. Calliope barrage raining on in, but he does dodge it in time. That 2 AT gun, very nice. Multiple Pantrax hits onto that Sherman tank, got some flinching as well. And does use a sprint there on the Panzer Grenadiers. Ooh, Stewart's ripping apart that squad. There goes that squad. And there goes a Stewart. 4 Pantrax is enough to get out. There goes an STG squad. There's no frag on top of that squad, but largely missed, it looked like. G43 squads engaging these scope rifles, utilizing the light
We are
cover.
losing a munitions depot.
Boom trap point, but he does dodge it.
Send orders!
Anti-tank grenade does connect. Sherman tank
An
is
enemy unit has fallen
good
to our
hits.
might.
You loud and clear!
Does get that squad wipe on that engineer as well. We do got this rifleman pushing his way forward. Perhaps going to try to repair up that VP. Down south, we do have a Vickers emplacement being deployed. No more casualty clearing station. Vet 2 riflemen and try and engage these Panzer trucks, and probably the riflemen blew one out with the heavy cover and fight against 2 Panzer trucks.
Grenadier reinforcement completed.
VP not repaired.
Einsatzbereit. Fall in. Orders coming. Form up.
Here comes the Hummel barrages, and there's also a booby trap on that point. Does try to avoid that frag. Does get splashed a little bit. And they're just constantly arguing. Here comes the Calio barrage into the center of the map, getting some good damage onto blue. Global repair is being activated. Pershing does avoid most of those Panzer trucks.
Grenadier reinforcement completed. Men, you'll be glad to know Panzerschreck has arrived. Panzer Grenadiers, ready for orders.
Lots of Stewards still out in the field. Booby trap. Late response. But the extra explosion should miss that last model.
Jaeger Command is now available to aid our worthy cause.
I think he's now finally going for some Panthers. Or, yep, he's getting out all the
Unit
upgrades.
has died in action.
Was at that point just got
The enemy
disabled.
will never be able to match the efficiency of our support command structure. Enemy unit eradicated.
Here comes a rocket artillery barrage, getting some good damage across these lines.
You men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
I guess he got a really good Homo shot taking out a lot of stuff. Yep, there goes the repair engineers, looks like. And it's probably going to net him at least one. Oh, yep, we'll net him a free squad. Multiple Sherman 76s coming on in. Inactivated Panthers are now available for blue, so it looks like they'll be able to pull out their own Panthers. They see all the Sherman tanks now, so maybe it's a good idea for yellow to pull out some Panthers, but he does have a lot of Panther trucks. Do you have a big retreat coming on out? Blue does retreat as well. There's a handful of Tellar mines here and there. Hummels may get sieged now. Does pack them up. Blue's Panther trucks are charging on in, trying to buy some time. No Tellar mines on the southern flank.
They're in the perimeter.
And it's actually a
Our
Vet
base is
3
under attack.
Sherman tank, and my frame rate is crashing.
We have lost a unit to the enemy's advances.
Rifleman starting to fall back. Designated marksman was utilized. Fireflies also deployed on out to support the regular Shermans. Need to focus their fire. Hummel barrage ring around in this general area.
Enemy unit
Takes out
eradicated.
both those vehicles. You got the Pershing and Sherman tanks right here. The Sherman tanks actually has 25 kills. Lots of Panther trucks. Sherman tank, Vet 3 Sherman tank does go down. Stewards are making their advance, but some armored cars and withdraw some of their fire. Does utilize one canister round. Multiple canister rounds have been utilized.
Unit down.
Does drop one unit, kill one of the units there. He has double Panzer Strike upgrade, so he can't pick up a Panzer Strike. Or maybe that guy dropped a Panzer Strike, so he picked up another Panzer Strike.
Field depot secured.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Someone's repairing that BP.
There's veterans upgrades available. Go ahead. Hummel ready for orders.
Looks like Blue's going to be saving up for a pair of Panthers. It's probably a good idea. Calliope Barrage raining on in somewhere.
Grenadiers reinforced. Our rifles are cold. Let's go.
Looks like this rain's actually blocking a lot of those shots. The 222s may go down, but they do not.
We've secured the munitions depot.
They're firing at us. Schützentrupp ready.
Does have a booby trap point there. Very nice.
Attention, the enemy advances. The enemy is seizing our territory. We are losing ground.
We got these bar riflemen pushing their way forward. Lots of Panzer Strikes in this area, but the bar riflemen should win out versus these guys. All depends. Could see some Cindy grenades in the group though. 222s are engaging the high ground, very nice. And the bar riflemen just charging on forward, suppressing multiple units. Ooh, incendiary grenade was thrown there. Lots of damage coming onto these riflemen. Over here, disable the point, but those lose the entire squad.
We finished upgrading. We've upgraded our status. We need to move.
Panzer Grenadiers getting forced on back. Ooh, good hits there. And there goes that Panzer Strike squad. Blue has deployed out a pair of Panthers. He has 2 Panzer Grenadiers. He's going to need to get those
We have
replaced.
eliminated the enemy once
Stewart
more.
does go down. He finally finds that landmine there. Aiming the Pershing.
Hunter battle groups are
Mainly
ready
use
for
allied
requisition.
war machine, but destroyed engine. Main gun destroyed, and there goes the Pershing. Stewart's trying to engage, but failing.
The enemy's armor is proving to be even weaker than we thought.
Fresh Pershings out on the field. This Panther is severely wounded.
Enemy fire.
Yellow has his own Panthers to redeploy as well. This Panther is severely wounded. If he pushes back far enough, he will get that Pershing exposed to the rear armor. Rolls a miss there. 17 pounder hasn't been deployed. Pershing has the same
We
huge
have
amounts of
destroyed
fire.
an enemy unit.
And that other Panther did go down. That Panther does go down. Well, the other Panther did manage to stay alive, I mean. So both of Blue's Panthers are still alive. Intense under siege. The 17 pounder does go down. Medics recovering some of these casualties from that emplacement.
That's one more kill marker. Give us a
Ooh, both of Blue's Panthers are severely wounded. Armor car trying to engage this anti-tank gun. Should be able to engage it, no problem. Stuarts are falling on back.
We have lost a Panzer.
And this Panther does go down. This one needs to stay back. This carcass is still here, and this carcass is still here, so...
Kampfgruppe has proven its superiority once
Bergentiga
again.
is now possibility. Armor cars, lots of armor cars here, trying to engage this anti-tank gun, but largely being unsuccessful. Hummel's trying to rain some barrages, both of them. 3? Nope, that's sector artillery right there. Does manage to capture the central VP. The Axis players don't have a whole lot of tickets. Here comes a Calliope barrage.
Kampfgruppe has proven its superiority once again.
Panzer Grenadiers ready to move out.
Number of Panther trucks are here. 5 Panther trucks in total. Hitting the blue one, that's a low priority one. Does get a hit there and hit there. This one's actually pretty low in health. Great canister round there, getting a full squad wipe.
Taking fire.
MG emplacement has been built. And using that to haul down right in front of the Panther. Interesting. Pershing is severely wounded.
Panzer have eliminated an M3 Stuart light tank.
That's really an M5 Stuart. The M3s look different than the M5s.
Machine gun spinners, Grenadiers reinforced. All right, let's go.
Hummel's getting some good hits there onto those vehicles and
50
structure.
points. If we do not secure more points, we will face failure.
Axis players are running low on tickets. In the center, we do have these Panzer Grenadiers capture that VP, and we may see this point decaptured. Oh, nope, that's a Panther truck just trying to engage
Brave
the
Panzer have destroyed an enemy tank.
engage the emplacement. Firefly does go down. 2 does go down as well. It looks like the Panther carcass did go down as well. Disabled at that point. Very nice.
Ready to pass on orders.
US sniper has been deployed. Second kill. Two to two, trying to hunt down that sniper. Does find the AT gun. Finds the Calliope. Finds the Pershing. And gets a nice splash there, getting a damaged engine, but also nailing his own AT gun. Does get a
Kampfgruppe has
decrew.
proven its superiority once again.
Deploy out another MG bunker.
The enemy is weakening even now.
And failed.
No further contact.
Let's see. It could be just reasonable blind barrage.
Ready to redeploy.
Yep, it looks like a blind barrage.
Point this
I mean, it is a pretty common spot for them to be at. So if they're going to do a blind barrage, that's not a bad spot for it. Yeah, oh, he must have seen it.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Oh, it gets revealed? Interesting. Maybe. Yeah, they're pretty close by, so I see the formation there, and I think there's the other formation around here. So I really don't know if it is visible.
We have lost a unit.
Oof. Lots of canister rounds. You got the rifleman there, getting some direct hits there from the Panther. Pershing trying to engage. Panthers on the high ground. Even throwing out some AT grenades or cinder grenades. And Pershing's now forced to fall back. Calio Barrage raining on in, getting some great hits there. Stewart getting some good hits there. Yeah, I think he saw them and saw the formation, so predicted where they're going to be at. Booby track was triggered. Looks like I am from Northern VP. Looks like these Panzer Grenadiers come to support or engage, sprinting on forward. And they're almost fully captured that point. The Axis fighters don't have a whole lot of ticks left, so getting double capture against them is going to be really painful.
We have destroyed an enemy unit.
Rifleman fully gets wiped and do drop a bar. Pershings at Veteran C1. Outside on the cars. Another Kangaroo and annihilates those Grenadiers. Canister rounds, they hurt. Really badly. Blue's Panther could potentially go down, does take out the Kangaroo, and gets a fully destroyed engine there. Or nope, just a damaged engine, not destroyed engine. PS gonna be lining up shot, likely. Oh, he retreats back way too early. Calio Barrage trying to rain on in, may get the kill on that Panther. All depends if it gets direct hit. Yep, it does go down. Though Berkentika can recover it, as well as this Hummel. Panther charging on in, getting some good hits there on the Pershing. Low repairs have been activated. The Pershing's almost dead. We may see a whole bunch of sticky grenades. Yep, got to see 2 sticky grenades. Fully immobilizing it and getting the damaged or destroyed engine. Even throws out another sticky bomb. Does not get the kill there on the Panther. And the Panthers are going to go down. He's currently probably going to abandon it, and another sticky bomb does come out. Gets another destroyed engine crit. Starts to make their advance. 16 kills on this Stewart.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Another sector artillery, which could annihilate this squad. Rolled a miss there. Pershing does get the kill there, getting a whole bunch of veterancy. Main gun destroyed.
Our Panzer have eliminated an M3 Stuart light tank.
Does take out that Stuart. Going straight for the northern VP. Panzer Grenadiers coming to respawn. Looks like Blue's deployed out some more Panthers, set pop cap as well.
Was ist los?
3 armored cars. Fragment looks like tried to throw a frag grenade, but was unsuccessful. Does pick up that drop bar. Does utilize the suppressive fire ability. Could potentially throw a senior grenade on top of these guys. Yes, it does. It does fall back for the squad.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
Calliope Barrage largely missing those Panzer
Bunker
Grenadiers.
battle group has arrived and is now available for deployment.
Pershing severely wounded. Blues Panthers are charging on in. Panzertrucks do get one hit there, one hit over here. And Pershing does go down. Sniper does get spotted. And it gets killed by a Panzertruck.
Need your command. Sir, taking fire. Tank! We need to fall back.
Riflemen making their advance do receive a...
Our brave Panzer
Sticky
have
bomb.
destroyed an enemy tank.
It does disable the central VP. Honestly, now's a good time to actually capture it. Something can take on those riflemen. Stuarts are trying to go down. Let's got some artillery right here.
Grenadiers, welcome to our Schützentrupp.
I mean, if you turn on Fog War, it's really hard to tell because sometimes you just have vision of it, sometimes you don't, sometimes it's good prediction.
This is Panther Panzer. Heavy Panzer reporting effective enemy fire.
Riflemen start making their advance. It does roll a bounce there. STGs are making their way forward. They're unvetted. Armored cars are still in the area, so he
Enemy
does
unit
have
eradicated.
one armored car, one Panther, so Blue's lost it quite a bit.
Veterancy upgrades available.
Riflemen do fall back. That one does have a Panther truck picked up. Those out 2 incendiary grenades, a little bit overkill. So our frag does avoid it.
Taking fire. Enemy foe.
And decides to slow them down with the G43 ability. He could use the Panther Truck 1 to throw an incendiary grenade, but nope, falls back, avoids the Calliope being repaired up by some engineers.
Attention, the enemy advances.
We are taking fire from an allied sniper. Men standing by. Infantry assault wave.
We are
First,
losing
Panzer
ground.
Grenadiers using munitions to get the Panther Truck upgrade and want to save its manpower.
Men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
2 Fireflies, 1 command tank. 2 Stuarts and a Calliope. US player has not deployed any vehicles anytime recently, other than Pershing. Was he just trying to do infantry spam?
We are taking fire.
So no continuous M10s.
The enemy's tanks do not stand a chance against our superior fighting capabilities.
Nice blind barrage, though it probably wasn't blind. He saw that area and decides to barrage the last known location. Does throw a frag grenade there, forcing back those Panzer Grenadiers severely wounded. More SCG squads just rushing on forward into the CS4 as well as the G43 squad. Rifleman trying to eye for a frag grenade. Does throw a frag grenade right there. Pretty good hit.
Damage. We need pioneers. Taking fire. Requesting support. Panzer over.
You got that bounce there. Pentrax getting some good hits there. Ooh, another canister round.
We have destroyed
Picks up the
an enemy
Stewart.
unit.
Another sticky bomb, more canister rounds. And Fireflies are pushing the way forward, fully immobilized. That Panther does go down. Hummel gets a direct hit there on the command tank. I also have not for the command tank. It just seems like it hasn't really been all that effective. And it consumes a lot of population, like it consumes like 8 or 10 population. If it probably be a bit more reasonable if it costs like 4 population, or if not 3.
You think I like sitting on ready for orders?
36 kills on one of these Hummels.
Target captured.
Grenadiers do fall back from the Callio barrage. Pershing does receive a hit there.
Taking hits.
2 fresh Panthers by Blue, which makes it, and the Pershing will likely go down, gets hit by one more shot. Nope. Damage engine there. 2-2 could potentially cover its that Panther. But if that captured Panther Strike, it's going to do a lot of damage to that Panther. Oh, Panther Strike's going to do a lot of damage to that Panther. Good hits there.
Panther ready to break through. We are taking fire. Damn it.
Callio trying to snipe that Panther, does get a direct hit there.
We have lost a unit.
2 repair sappers trying to repair up these Stewarts. Another MG bunker being deployed on out.
Welcome to our Schützentrupp, Grenadiers.
Oh, he's saying... Oh, let's see. Fog of War? Was that because we saw it? They wouldn't spot the... No, the vehicles got that far at one time. Oh, he does spot it now. Sometimes it's a bit hard to tell whether or not when it comes to the game and whether or not something gets disguised or not, or re-hidden. Good hit there.
Camp Robelair has proven its superiority once again.
No, he did not sort of. He saw it and then he started firing on it. And that's just straight up a lie. Two incendiary grenades were thrown right there. A frag grenade was thrown in turn. Another frag grenade was thrown in turn. That 3 riflemen getting cleaned up. Dropped a bar, and he may lose that Panther which is be a sizable loss actually. Can pick up that bar, very nice. If the Homo starts focusing down here, he could be able to get towards his VP. Really wants to get that guy killed. Getting a lot of misses there.
The enemy is
He does get the kill and
now.
drops the Panther Shrek.
Unit down.
And goes down there. Picks up that Panther Shrek there. One hit.
Keep it moving.
Blue has one Panther up.
Disabled, Commander.
Heard something about point being disabled. Was it the VP? Nope, it was this point. Calliope raining on in. Throws out a frag grenade there, does avoid it in general. And sector artillery is now also raining into this sector as well. Over here, Panzer Shreks engaging, but Var Rifleman should be able to win out versus these guys. Those a frag, but he's going to be on top of his own frag. The incendiary grenade was also thrown as well. Frag grenade was thrown there. Does dodge it, but the incendiary effect was quite significant, and the incendiary effect was significant on this guy as well.
The enemy's tanks do not stand a chance against our superior fighting capabilities.
Howitzer are raining on in. The Panther's likely to get a spot for that stuff. You got a hit there. Command tank is also up front. Pershing's pushes way forward and disables a point right in front of that command point. Patrick's do connect that Pershing, but it's not going down anytime soon. He's going to try and head this way too many guys there. Nexus players are still not in a great position. The Brits so far have been in a great position. The US player has plenty of infantry. This game shall last forever. Yeah, I'm getting exhausted as well to cast in the game. The Axis players are probably eyeing for annihilation victory at this point. Because right now, They're just prolonging the inevitable. That's actually for sure.
The men are eager for battle.
This Axis player does have quite a bit of manpower in reserve. If they get a whole... Yep, and Yellow's deploying out some Panthers. If they get enough Panthers, they should be able to break through the Allied armor. Since most of their forces are actually in the infantry and, well, a couple of Stuarts. A lot of Stuarts as well. So... Blue has 1 Panther, Yellow has 2. 3 Panthers, probably not enough to break through. SCGs are forcing back the Riflemen. Axis players could start pushing towards down south and start breaking at this point as well. And also, if they were to push their Panthers in this direction, sweep the mines, and
We have the enemy attacking a petrol grenade.
does take out the Calliope right there, very nice. But if they can break the southern VP, because they start working away their opponent's tickets, rather than trying to capture one of these extra points, just to break the other two. If you can't have it, nobody can have it, idea. Stuart's trying to get some of their armor shots in, but the Panzerks are here to support them. Another cancer round.
Eliminated an M3 Stuart light tank.
Panther does go down there. Blue's Panther is engaging. Yellow's Panther is severely wounded and destroyed engine, so it's dead. Does get a haul down. Haul down command tank's probably a good idea for it. But ooh, good hit there. There's gonna get barrage right there, and the rounds scatter up wide. Yep. Boom trap point. Not responding, so we will lose a model there. And they do have these MG spotters, so you can destroy them no problem with the howitzers.
Receiving enemy fire.
We are losing a munitions depot.
Moving to set and wire. Our flank is exposed. Waiting for orders.
The enemy
Two
has
riflemen
struck.
right here. They're quite vetted. The central VP is repaired, not captured. Blue's deploying out 2 more Panthers, so he's going to have 3 Panthers on the field, and now they know that central point is being captured. Does take out that MG bunker. Forces back the Panzer squads and does capture the central VP. Ooh, good hit there.
Kampfgruppe Panther battle group has arrived and is now available for deployment.
And he has a good amount of manpower in reserve, so they can call more Panthers if he loses these sets. It's started to decapture this VP, very nice.
They have lost a
Does lose a
Panther.
Panther there.
Only 25 points remain. We must secure a
The points
victory.
decaptured, so they're
Homeland
not
is depending
waiting
on
tickets
us.
at the moment. And yep, he does break the point again.
Heavy panzer.
Those are starting to haul down these vehicles. Those lose a Panther there. Can bring in some more now.
Panzer full over.
Oh, that's a Firefly. Not Firefly, Crocodile.
Under fire.
May see an anti-tank grenade. Remember, Yellow can throw 2 anti-tank grenades with his ability.
We are in the kill zone. Find cover.
Out of control.
The enemy's tanks do not stand a chance against our superior fighting capabilities.
Blue's Panthers are making their advance once more. Here comes a Homo Barrage, getting some great damage on these units. It's now Mad Dash. Does be able to keep on one of these Panthers. This one's severely wounded, but he's going to charge on in anyways. Takes the command tank. Or was it the Firefly? Couldn't really tell. There's the Firefly. There goes the Panther. Panthers are charging more, trying to get more of these vehicles. Missing, but they're both at full health anyways. This get fully mobilized there and dead. Blue has only the Hummels and the Panzergrenadiers here. Yellow has maybe backed out of the game? Nope, he's reinforcing. He has not gone for the Command Jagdpanther. I just realized that. Maybe he should have gone for it.
Panzerschreck is here at long last.
Starting to barrage that VP. You don't need to be a wizard to know that he's going to repair the VP. Or try to repair the VP. Starts making their advance. Ooh, those guys are quite stacked up. There's a little frag grenade there, and there's also the Sherman Crocodile. Ooh, and there's a squad wipe. And there goes another squad. And they're not repairing the VP. Most of the access players are just going to surrender. Yeah, the northern VP is captured. If you don't like homos, but yet you're using the canister rounds and Stewarts. And now they're bitching at each other. The banter, I really wish I could have muted those two. I really wish I would see what the Axis players are thinking about as well. They were mostly seem cohesive, but they could have been angry at each other as well. One of them, I don't think, talked once. So maybe it was just pings and all that stuff. Yep, that all labels world. I can't... It was... Yeah, I didn't remember seeing that guy talk once, so... Either way, this is Agion saying, thank you for watching, and signing off.